All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Running
this one left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Now Jackson off the play action. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call. 3rd and long for him here. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Finds the football outside. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's caught. Shannon has it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 42.
Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go. Set. Hot 70. 19 Lions. Ready.
2nd down, looking for options. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd down run from Judkins. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made in close. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Let's go.
They'll throw to start the drive. Caught, nice game left side. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Go. Ready.
They'll go play action on 1st down. And he's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter 9. That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Hold the ready.
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have second and pretty long here.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
He'll look to throw. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows mandatory zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready up.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Handoff now. Judkins. And he gets him 5. It's still way short of that line of gain. So here comes 4th down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
A 42-yard attempt.
Slide's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Play action. Here's Jackson. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 25. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down throw for Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Man, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just got ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
The give here on second. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On the red zone now. On the move, hit it right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now lead by 10. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Browns 3. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Come on, come on. Hit. 70 Lions. Go.
In the draw here with Judkins. Nothing doing on the draw block. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down.
Back at the 27.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Let's see what they draw up on 3rd and 7.
18 caught.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs from 37.
Go. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warriors 70.
I'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. He has this down to the 34. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the set.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Back. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They are throwing it again. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Sticking to the air here. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Throwing it again here. It's his running back. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 1-score game before halftime. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Ready, Panther 11, Cap 19, go!
Airing it out to start this drive. He's going deep this time. Going into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air, he hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Get it, ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Design quarterback run here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready?
The give, here's Judkins. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Come on, come on.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, but they drop him behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Rig! Buffalo 18!
Throwing it on second down. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Run right side, Judkins. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up first and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Play action now with Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Lamar now from the gun. That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
We change it. Middle.
Lamar throwing again. Pass complete to Walker. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Jackson yet again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Lamar out of the pistol. Throw left side, complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
Yo.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Yo, you are X.
They'll run for this. And this isn't going anywhere good. He's caught well behind that line of scrimmage, and they're going to be sent off after the turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here we go. Back on 80. Smash. Ready.
Hand off to Sampson. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 19-yard line.
So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
Okay, break.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
Come on. Six the Eagles.
They're throwing it. On the screen, this is Sampson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get it.
Hand Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3.
He's brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now give left side. And find ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
Green on the stop. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Okay, ready? Deputy! Deputy Timberwolf! Hey! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Mustang 19! Steady!
Back to throw it. Chased out to his right. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Ready!
You've got 1st down here from the 36.
70 Timberwolf! Ready! 60 Bison, 60 Bison!
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. The defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
Let's go now. 18, 5 in.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Go.
Judkins headed right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Go. Cowboy. Ready.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Ball in left side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Browns losing by 4. Third down, and they need to get 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
To throw. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Nice play, straight ahead. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready?
Here's Judkins on second down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches.
Come on. 19, cut.
Setting him on the dive. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal.
Ready.
Judkins will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Ready, go.
He tries to sneak it, and he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
The Browns will line up for the two-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. And unable to connect on that throw, so they're still ahead. Now they just have to defend it over the final seconds here.
Ravens 41. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. He'll look to throw it. It's his running back. He reaches the sideline. Clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7.
22-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Here he is to throw. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. I'll be the case here as the clock continues to run. First down throw for Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Greg Newsome on the coverage defensively.
One final shot here. Nabbed along the sideline by Higgins. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
I know I could might sound like a broken record when I talk about timing. You're getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Everything coming down to the leg of Tyler Luke. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. He has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And they've taken back the lead. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.